Next is the kind of innovations we have seen to happen in the business model of aviation in the last few years. We have moved away a lot from the typical model of mega hubs to places that connect with each other, tier 2 and tier 3 cities. If you were to take the example of the west coast of the United States alone, if you were to leave aside LAX, there are airports like San Diego, San Jose, Portland, Seattle, and Vancouver, which offer international connectivity. We did not have any of these happening 20 years back, but today we do. And that is a testament to what aviation has been able to bring about in the last 20 years. And the centerpiece of the change that has happened in the world of civil aviation is really China. Last year alone, 100 million international travelers flew to and from China. Now, given that just about 1 in 15 Chinese citizens has a passport, that is an incredible number. That is already the largest number ever. China is building infrastructure at a frenetic pace. Cities like Beijing, Dalian, Xiamen, and many, many more are getting new airports and are upgrading their capacity. The air traffic that we have seen expand into and from China has been unparalleled, and there has been no such instance before in history. And we hope that this continues. The impact that this has had on companies that manufacture products for civil aviation has been absolutely immense. Almost 25% of Boeing's entire production is absorbed by China. A third of the Boeing 737, the most popular aircraft that most of us have flown on, goes into China. Since the normalization of trade relationships between the United States and China, Boeing has delivered close to 1,800 airplanes to the mainland. And we expect that over the next 20 years, China will acquire more than 7,000 aircraft with a combined aggregate value of $1 trillion, which is more than the GDP of most countries in the world, and is also more than the collective value of most industrial sectors in the world as we know it. So that's the scope of opportunity that exists in that country. Now, with that kind of opportunity, obviously there is competition, and this competition is of three types. The first is the typical and traditional competition between Boeing and Airbus. And our competitor is very competitive in launching products and services. But we have a suite of emerging competitors in places like Brazil, Canada, and China. This is not to include Russia and Japan, but countries across the world are now investing significant resources in generating and building a civil aviation industry. And the third one, which is where we see maximum connect with the Silicon Valley and ecosystems such as this, are the companies that are able to bring in new business models or disruptive technologies to change the way business is currently done. The Ubers, the Amazons, the Hyperloops of the world will offer very compelling transportation options in the near future. And it is incumbent on companies like ours to collaborate and partner with participants at venues like this to be able to be ready for the future. Our future focus areas are such that we are able to develop solutions for large parts of the world which are yet to fly. Large parts of Asia, Africa, Latin America are yet to experience the joys of flying. And one of our missions is to make sure, how do you make a lot of this population fly? And then the next mission is to make sure that the people who have experienced flight, how do you make it more joyful and less of a stress for them? And while doing all this, how do we ensure that flying and aviation as an activity remains sustainable and environmentally friendly and can carry on for the long term? So this is what our mission is, and it is in this mission that we look to collaborate with the ecosystem in places like the Silicon Valley, in places like China, in Shenzhen, in Shanghai, in Beijing, to be able to offer solutions and services that we are able to launch in the future around autonomy, around artificial intelligence and advanced concepts. So this is the intent that we have, that when we collaborate and participate in forums like the SVIEF, how do we bring in technology that people want, and how do we bring in technology that tracks to the future and makes flying a safe, efficient experience for all of us. With that, I'll stop. Thank you all for your patience. And now I'll move to the next part of my involvement on the stage, which is to present the 2018 Incubator of the Year Award. So the 2018 Incubator of the Year Award goes to GSV Labs, Plug and Play Tech Center, and One Piece Work. Congratulations to you all.
All right, can we please have the winners walk on stage? GSV Labs, Plug and Play Tech Center, and One Piece Work. GSV Labs aims to solve society's largest challenges through coaching, connectivity, and access to capital. Plug and Play Tech Center connects via PMP the largest corporations to the world's best startups throughout the industry-focused accelerator programs in Silicon Valley and beyond. And finally, One Piece Work is a cross-board incubator and innovative co-working space. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now we will introduce the winners of the Top Accelerator of the Year Award.
The 2018 Accelerators of the Year Award goes to 500 startups, Skydeck, and Draper University. Congratulations to you all.
Let us welcome representatives from 500 startups, Berkeley Skydeck, go Bears, and Silicon Valley's top entrepreneur, and yes, these two please, and Mr. Tim Draper University. So 500 Startups is a venture capital firm on a mission to discover and back the world's most talented entrepreneurs and help them create successful companies at scale and build thriving global ecosystems. It is one of the most active seed stage venture capital firms in the world. And Berkeley Skydeck is UC Berkeley's campus startup accelerator and incubator and home to some of UC Berkeley's top startups. And finally, Draper University is a startup boot camp and crash course in business and entrepreneurship founded by legendary Silicon Valley venture capitalist Tim Draper. Alrighty, thank you again to all the winners, and now I'd like to announce the winners for the 2018 SVIEF Distinguished Investor of the Year, recognizing those investors enabling startup and scale-up businesses to realize their full potential and drive the economic and innovation development of the world. So now let's welcome Iris Slay, founder and executive president of SVIEF, and Wei Deng, general manager of People's Daily Online of the West Coast, USA district, to present the awards. So we can stand this way. So the Distinguished Investor Award goes to Andy Tom from the a partner of the Draper Dragon Fund and Draper Associates, and Andrew Gu, founding partner of Danhua Capital. Let's welcome on stage, please. Is a partner at Draper Dragon Fund and Draper Associates, investing in early-stage technology companies and assisting with their business development, particularly international market entry strategy and partnerships. And Andrew Gu is a technologist, entrepreneur, and venture capitalist. He is currently founding partner of Danhua Capital, which is co-founded with Professor Zhang of Stanford University, growing it from a $0 to $600 million fund across 2 offices in Silicon Valley and China. Congratulations. And now I would like to welcome again to the stage Mr. Bing Zhou to present the award for the first group of winners of the 2018 Investor of the Year Award. Bing Zhou, could you please come on stage, sir? Great. So the first group of the Investor Awards of the Year go to Robert Nybert, Venture Partner, 500 Startups. Mike Xu, Co-Executive Chief Representative, Fosun Silicon Valley Office, Managing Director, Fosun Capital. And Rashimi Gopinath, partner of Microsoft Ventures, and finally Alex Wang, founding partner, Skyward Capital. Stay on stage. We're going to welcome Peng Wei again to the stage, Vice President of Royal Corporation, to present the awards for the second group of winners for the 2018 SVIF Investors of the Year. Please welcome Peng Wei. So the awards for our second round, can we all please stay on stage? We'll do a group picture with the second round of the winners. So the awards go to Bill Keating, Executive Chairman, Real Solar Inc., Jonathan Chiu, Managing Director, Head of U.S. Europe Investments, Fusan RZ Capital, and Dongyang Wang, Chief AI Officer of Deep Brain Chain, Connie Shang, Founding Managing Partner, Nautilus Venture Partners, and finally Han Shen, Founding Partner, iFly VC. Congratulations to you all. to welcome Michael Jiang, Managing Director of South Beauty Investment Group, to present the awards for the final group of winners. And they include Hui-Tan Zhu, Managing Partner, Amino Capital; Lang Taohu, Founding Partner, SUVC; Miao Hong, Founding Partner, Silicon Valley Venture Capital; Ekta Dang, CEO, U First Capital; Hong Xue, Managing Partner of VXP; and Sam Wang, Founding Partner, Nudu Venture. Congratulations again to all our winners, and last but not least, our final award to be presented today is the 2018 Top 30 Innovation Award. The annual SVIEF Innovation Awards ceremony celebrates outstanding product design and engineering and brand new technology products in other fields. Some of the top 30 innovation teams have set up booths for product demoing at the SVIEF Expo right in Hall A across from us during this two-day conference. I would like to invite all of you to attend the expo, which is held in Hall A again tomorrow throughout the conference. And now we're going to welcome back Mr. Andrew Gu, founding partner of Donghua Venture Capital, to present the awards for our winners. And I'm going to announce the winners in alphabetical order. So the first group of top 30 innovation awards go to AI Sense, Angie, Anki Incorporated, Art Violi, AutoX, Bitmart, BizKey, Bloomski, Bot3, BrainCo, Coach Talk, Dream World AR. This will be our first group.